What's crack-a-lacking, cuz? Crack-a-lacking? Who says crack-a-lacking? This is where my personal channel is going to start turning into more of a, instead of just vlogs, which I'm probably still going to do, I'm going to involve these type of videos. So I'm going to be doing challenges, story time, experiments, you know, just trial and error with this channel. Nevertheless, this is a story time that isn't clickbait. I've got nothing written down. I'm gonna completely just talk about this experience off the top of my head, tell you guys exactly what I remember, and yeah, I hope you enjoy, man. So first of all, I'm gonna set the scene. I'm gonna tell you what was going on in the day. So first of all, I was with my friend Jack and Luke. Me, Jack and Luke literally were bored, and we decided to start looking on a website called 28 Days Later. If you haven't heard of it, it's basically a website that promotes abandoned buildings, derelict places where you can go and explore. So we took our chances and we found one called the Royalty Cinema in Birmingham. We thought, yo, this is gonna be sick. This is gonna be sick to see an old cinema, an elevated seated section off the ground looking down at the stage, and it was literally the most old school theatre you can imagine. So we got there, and as we got there, parked up, we were looking around the building for entrance because we don't break into places because we have to be careful. We can't be breaking laws and shit, because basically I've been arrested in front of my mother at my house before because of a TGF video, but I'll get into that another time. Yeah, as I said, we got there, we were skating around the area, and then we saw three guys. If you're watching this, by the way, guys, sorry for your experience with us, man. We approached these three guys who were looking around the building also, and we said to them, I was like, yo, are you guys trying to get in? They watch TGF videos, they watch TGF, so they were kind of like, whoa, this is sick, man, nice to meet you. And they were telling me they got in there before, so we thought, yeah, man, this is sick, we're gonna get in. So these guys opened this door, literally a door and a shutter was open. We walked into this cinema, abandoned cinema, glass everywhere. I wish I could show you some footage, but I couldn't because of what's to come. We're walking through, and these three guys, right, they were roadmen. There's no other words to explain what they were. They were roadmen. We were wandering around looking. They told us that you can get on the roof of this building, so we went upstairs, started looking around all the seats, all the toilets and that. Like literally, it was the weirdest feeling being in there. Like this place was so out of cinema, an abandoned cinema, like knowing that there were people in there like 20-30 years ago watching movies. Like, oh, my neck just broke. These guys carried on to the roof. We followed them. They knew their way around the building because they've been in there previously. We decided to leave them to it. We were like, shall we leave it, go home and come back tonight and bring the camera for the video? We were gonna make a video there, a TGF video, involving trampolines and shit in there. Yeah, no, it will come. It will come. Bear with us. We started to walk downstairs in this cinema and we heard a drill. Tell me why I heard a drill. Tried opening the door that we came in through. Locked. Tell me why it was locked. Tell me why there's someone on the other side of that door drilling us into the building. We couldn't get out. We were banging the door. We were like, what the fuck is going on? Like, how the hell do we get out? Yo, let us out. The guy behind the door, drilling us in. Nails in the door, wooden planks across the door. We know where to get out. He shouted behind the door when I was banging the door, this is my property. It shouldn't be none of your business, you little cunt. That's all he said. Then he said, the police are here. Fuck. I ran back up to the second floor of the cinema where the seats were, because there were glass windows looking outside from in there. And I look out this window. Tell me why there's three police cars, one of which had police dogs in there. What do you mean, police dogs? I didn't think this was that serious, walking into an abandoned cinema and having a look around. But my initial thought was, okay, the police are here. What you have to do now is not make it look like you broke in and you're trying to cause shit inside this place. So what did I do? I ran towards the police, shouting, I'm not doing anything, I got lost. Why did I say I got lost? Who gets lost and ends up in an abandoned cinema, middle of Birmingham? Police officer screaming and shouting, there's about 7 of them, screaming and shouting, get up the wall, put your hands behind your head. So me, Luke and Jack and these 3 roadmen were like, fuck, fuck. Got up the wall, guy asked us our names, guy asked us where our IDs were, had to show them all our IDs to prove who we were. They took us to the front of the building where they could do a search on us because they smelt drugs, which wasn't us, by the way. We don't do drugs. They did an ID check on all of us except for me, and they also told us they had to make a decision right there and then. They may have to put us in jail overnight. At this point, my heart was racing, but I've got to go home. I want to make some videos. I got chicken to eat, some Krispy Kremes at my house. There's a goo cheesecake in my fridge. My mama will slap me if I get put in jail. So this is what I was thinking in my head, like, yo, just chill, Jay, right? They are human beings. That's all the police are. There's no point me being all, oh, you have no right to search me. You know those videos you see on Facebook of the people refusing to be searched and trying to get out of trouble because they think they know the law, and they refuse to speak to the police officer and they try and wiggle their way out of the situation. I did not want to do that because the majority of the time that doesn't work. For one, makes you look like a fucking bellend because all the police are doing is just doing their job, and three, I don't know the fucking law that well, so I would have been fucked, wouldn't I? Put your hands behind your head. I mean, I don't have to do that because Wrigley's chewing gum is very minty. Pulled us to the front of the building and they smelled weed. Was one of the other guys, the roadman that we were with. Hope you didn't get in too much trouble, by the way, if you're watching this. And I was there just like acting very, very innocent to the police officer, telling him, oh, the door was open, walked into the building, didn't realise how serious this was gonna get. Searched me down for anything, didn't find anything. Searched Luke and Jack down for anything. Searched the other three guys, found drugs on them, so pretty fucked if you ask me. So the guy, the main police officer, started to talk about, oh, what were you doing in here? Told him that we were going to record a YouTube video in there. The guy said, oh, you make YouTube videos? I told him, yeah. He asked me how many followers I have. Told him that our YouTube channel has 2.2 million. This is the point where the police officer literally turned from a police officer to a teddy bear. The police officer was a legend. Oh my god. Literally, the police officer turned from someone who had some kind of authority to someone who I'd consider one of my close friends. Oh my god, how much money do you make from YouTube? Oh, how long have you been doing it? Oh, what type of videos do you make? Showed him the videos. Tell me why, yeah, Luke got the police officer to subscribe and turn on the bell for notifications on his phone. There was probably about 10 of us, including police officers and us citizens in this room watching TGF videos on his phone. Showed him the deep freeze challenge. He loved it. He asked me where I parked my car, told him round the corner. He asked me what car I had, told him it was the BMW M4. He was freaking out. He was like, oh my god, I don't want to be in the police force anymore, I want to be a YouTuber. We were just having a laugh, just having a joke, and it's crazy what just having a laugh with a police officer is. So literally my advice is, if you ever have any trouble with the police, literally just be friendly with them, smile, just chill. They're just doing their job. But luckily we got out of it because we were going to get arrested. We were being on someone else's premises without permission. They did find drugs on the other people that we bumped into in there. This shit could have ended up a lot worse. The police dogs were there ready to bite the shit out of us as well. But yo guys, this hasn't had a very good ending to the story. It was pretty consistent all the way through. I thought I'd give you a story time because it's something people like to listen to. I just spat everywhere. I've got way more stories to tell you guys. I've got a story about me crashing my car. I've got video footage of me crashing my car. So if you want to see that video and you enjoyed this, please thumbs up the video. Make sure you give me a comment down below too, telling me what you thought of the story. If you've got any questions I should reply to you. Yo, I'm gone. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Peace!
Say hello to the bad guy, my conscience out the window. Pull over with my kinfolk, kick though, now we in though. Turn your back on me, how could you, girl, you foolish. These bitches, they know that I do